like it or not. And she like me a lot. Like me a lot. But I do not know nada. We didn't say too much drama. So I know to my mama.
Jimmy Productions.
Got 'em all in my business, they do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, mama, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee, you can like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. They all in my business, I do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, Guala, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee if you like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. Like it or not, you can take it or leave it. Keep your opinion, it's not really needed. I caught me a Jeep, really wanted that demon. All in the gym, tryna prep for my season. Back and forth to the yo, hit after hit. She sent me the tongue, guess I look like a lick. Fresh as the fuck, go ahead, take you a pit. From the land of the ace, and I still use fists. Double down, another round, I gotta get it. Had about 25, now need about 50. Not from Atlanta, but loving my city. A wolf and a soldier, don't care if you with me. No fraud or pretending. On my side, be my motherfucking glizzy. And I'm fighting like Tyson, I seriously. Tryna block out the fake and the envy. Yeah. All in my business, they do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, mama, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee, you can like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. They all in my business, I do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, Guala, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee if you like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. If you not my brother, not calling you twin. Too many then switch, I don't need no new friends. I'm paving the way while you following trends. Don't hit my new jet when I'm counting these wins. I done seen a little bit, but I need me some more. Threw a play to my partner like pick and we roll. Hit my plug for that gas and he giving, I go. But enough of that talk, let me switch up my flow. Cause I'm 1 in a million, but gunning for billions. I'm all in my feelings and stuck in my duffel. I'm busting through ceilings, get hold to the children. I blend like chameleon, no time for rebuttal. Screaming fly high, rest in peace to my mother. God send a message and tell her I love her. Got me a set, but count up what fumble. Stay ruddy to rumble with kings of the jungle. All in my business, they do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, mama, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee, you can like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. They all in my business, I do not know nada. Bad for the cash, it's just me and my partner. We both sticked up, but we do not want drama. Rest in peace, Guala, we done seen too much trauma. Keep doing me, you can like it or not. I charge you a fee if you like it or not. She said I look handsome, she like me a lot. Come and fuck with the boy, you can slide to the spot. If you knew better, you probably would do better. But I can't blame you though. Just had to teach you some game. You just ain't know nothing. You ain't know no better. Now come into my lane, silly you. If you knew better, you probably would do better. Couldn't walk up in these shoes, my nigga, I'm too clever. I ain't got nothing to prove or lose, just get cheddar. Teach you game like you sitting in school, I'm big stepper. If you knew better, you probably would do better. Couldn't walk up in these shoes, my nigga, I'm too clever. I ain't got nothing to prove or lose, just get cheddar. Teach you game like you sitting in school, I'm big stepper. You the example of everything with not to be. Out of date and out of touch like Sperry's or some wallabies. On the gram or on the TV, know that they be watching me. Voices in my head saying count up, move cautiously. How big would you dream if you knew you wouldn't fail? My vision picture perfect from this angle, can't you tell? I told you in a song that I made called Prevail. I make your life a heaven on earth and never hell. I wave farewell to them niggas that was doubting me. I've been in so long that some niggas got it out for me, or that's the out for me. Moving like a Great Dane, keep my hands up on the wheel in my lane to maintain. Don't play the blame games, move with no regret. Saving more than you spending so you don't move check to check. I'm at your neck just like Gillette when I come in to collect. I did everything under the sun, I'm like what's next? If you knew better, you probably would do better. Couldn't walk up in these shoes, my nigga, I'm too clever. I ain't got nothing to prove or lose, just get cheddar. Teach you game like you sitting in school, I'm big stepper. If you knew better, you probably would do better. Couldn't walk up in these shoes, my nigga, I'm too clever. I ain't got nothing to prove or lose, just get cheddar. Teach you game like you sitting in school, I'm big stepper.
Good people, what's up, what's good, man? Blessed be your host, Caleb Smith. Tonight, man, we got somebody very special, dope individual, friend of the show, been here once, dropped gems, killed it. Tonight, he's gonna drop more gems, talk about his latest project. He's gonna perform, bless the platform, bless the stage, man. He's your favorites entrepreneurs, entrepreneur. He's a dope guy, killing it in all aspects. He's an author, motivational speaker, he's a trainer, artist, true Renaissance man.
Some of it all.
Investing, trading, everything that you need to know about. He knows a little something about it, man. That's right. Count up, bro. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling good, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the love, man. That's
always.
a great introduction.
Thank you,
man.
bro. Got to.
I appreciate that.
Got to.
Some of it all, man, but I'm feeling good. I'm blessed to be here, man. I like to be a part of growth, like I told you off camera a little bit before this.
Yes, sir.
So, man, seeing you grow, it's an honor, dog.
Thank you.
That's it. I just
Likewise.
like to connect.
Yes, sir. That's it, bro, man. Tonight it's going to be a dope conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Like it or not, new EP, drop that.
Needed it.
Track list is hard.
There you go.
Killing it on all aspects. Man, what inspired that? Why even title it Like It or Not? Hearing that story behind it is very interesting. So, man, if you can, bro, please share with the world.
Definitely to share a little bit behind the project of Like It or Not. Simply a place in my life where I got to just this point of like, you can like this or don't like this. You can accept me or not accept me. You can take this like this or don't take it at all. And it's not for me to fight. It's not for me to judge. It's not for me to develop an emotion towards or none of that kind of stuff. So I just was like, you can like it or not. Just went through a lot of stuff personally within my family and just a lot of growth going on. So I came up with the words just like it or not. I just thought it was like take it or leave it.
Yes,
it was just a play on that. So about 6 songs or so. And I mean, I recorded a good bit, probably about like 30 songs really. But when I got down to it, it was like, man, the nitty gritty, what I need to hear was about 6 or so. So yeah, that's how that came about.
I like that, bro. So starting off with 30 tracks, so many artists either drop too little of songs, too many of songs. So as an artist, bro, how do you know, okay, I got to keep these and then I got to put like these in the tuck now?
These in the tuck. Mine is more so of a season. I'm gonna listen to the temperature of what's going on around me. You can see the swings of when industry people drop too, so you know when to be in the mix and then when to kind of know where you'll like fall out of the loop.
Smart.
So I just pretty much watch the temperature of the game and know what's being put out. Like if you know it's a summertime vibe, then put that out. If it's a wintertime, then people are more so in the house right now, so maybe I can put out something where I'm giving a little bit more references. I'm talking deeper into what's going on. You know, I can just be able to chop it up however I need to be more intimate. You know, because it's that time we cold. We don't want to be outside.
Hey, it's cold season.
Exactly. So that's where that good music like that come in. A lot of the penmanship, the writing, stuff that I can get off that I wouldn't really put in no fun summertime song. So I really just feel the temperature of the season. I'm gonna judge it off that, and then if it aligns with pretty much the message of like it or not, then I was like, okay, let me fit this here, let it, and then just make it like a little puzzle. That's it. Just have fun with it. But I try not to overthink it, man. It's too much too, for real. You just gotta put it out. You don't know what's your bop or your hit, especially as in my level as an indie artist. You don't know which one is your one, so you got to put it out regardless.
Hey, I'm with it, bro.
You got to.
Indie artists, man. How do you stay just motivated, man? Because like so many times you can have artists that's frustrated or trying to blow up, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's up on the radio, on the internet. How do you stay on that marathon, even when you do have something that pops and still just keep going? Because, bro, independent, you don't have a label that's pushing you. Like, you got to push yourself. So how do you keep going?
Well, me personally, I can never, speak to another person and tell y'all how y'all gonna keep going and whatnot. But for myself, it's just really just refining your approach at each level. Each opportunity that comes your way, you give thanks for it. You pursue it wholeheartedly. If it's something that worked for you, you do it. If it's nothing against your morals, your character, go ahead and attack it. And then if it's something that's against those things, you obviously go against it, right? You don't do it. You're not gonna bother it. But like I said, it go back to being in your season. You'll really know anytime if you're walking in purpose that this is your season. This is for you or this is not for you. I'm more so working on the things outside of the music to tell me which way I should go with music. And I just let it kind of direct and guide me like God do.
That's heavy. Speaking about God, family, Angels, bro.
Angels.
You had that on the EP, man.
Angels.
I was rocking with that, bro. Having your mom dealing with that, you still here, you still standing.
Man.
Angels, what does that song mean to you? And why have that as the very last song on the way out?
Now, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. For those of y'all who do not know, Angels is the last track off of the project, Like It or Not. And I named it that because I had lost my mother August 30th, so rest in paradise to her, of last year. And then following that, after losing my mom, I lost a very close friend of mine. We called him Guala, fellow Capricorn, and we just had a very tight energy. And long story short, we had spoke like, man, a week or so before he had passed away, and he had just got out of prison. And we had made some music together and whatnot, and I was like, man, it's time for you to kind of like leave what you doing and come rock out on my studio or whatever. I put my studio in my house. So I'm like, man, just stay out the way, man. Let's come make music over here. Let's do all that. But I'm going to Florida. I'm going to go to Florida right quick, and when I'm back, boom, we're going to get to it. Well, I got a phone call from my business partner as soon as I got there. As soon as I got in my auntie's driveway in Florida, he called me and like, yeah, man, Guala gone. He died, man. And I'm like, whoa, what? So I had to just speak on those moments. Those were, I feel like, my angels at the time. That was the time of placement of how it was and just our conversations and a lot of alignment that, you know, it's kind of personal. I ain't really going to go all into that part. But, you know, those things came about. And so I feel like we all got angels in a different way.
Most definitely.
You know, I consider Nipsey behind us here, one of our angels. People that talk to you and speak to you without their presence being physically there. It's a lot of angels, and you just got to take your signs. You know, they talk to you, they speak to you. You just got to not be so selfish. You know, we think of death in the worst manner, and oftentimes it's not really about us. It's bigger than us. So I feel like my mom was telling me she could do more up in heaven than she could do for me right here in the physical present. So she my angel.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah. That's a beautiful perspective, bro.
For sure.
Being a real artist, man, real creative, how do we turn pain into music, pain into art sometimes?
That's the most beautiful thing about it. Actually, pain, how to turn pain into art. That's honestly what we all do. I feel like we just speaking off of our experiences anyway. Most people are going to speak on their traumas and their pain before they speak on what's the lit, the good. You know, you might make a turn-up record, but you still going to say, oh, this person did X, Y, Z to me. I went through this. So you're going to speak from those pain points. And I think that's what honestly pushes the envelope of music a little bit more because it's relatable. There's more people in poverty. There's more people that are underprivileged. There's more people that are middle class. There's more people right here than it is that's on the high class and billionaire status. So I feel like that's more relatable if you can talk about a pain point or something like that. So if you want to connect with your audience, you know, the best way you can. Now, how you do that is how you do that. That's your traumas, your experience, your perspective. That's on you. But at the end of the day, I just feel like those pain points could turn into happiness. Pain is love. It's all pretty when you accept it the right way. For sure.
I love that, man. I love this conversation right now, bro. Talked about pain and loss. During this time, bro, we got artists, you know, speaking on Nip, who are passing, rappers, you know, especially Dolph, more recently Takeoff, B&B Rock. As a young black man, bro, who's rapping, being a dope artist, dropping out amazing music and content, how do you feel sometimes seeing those idols or seeing those goals and role models, seeing them pass? How does that make you feel sometimes?
How does that make me feel? Honestly, I had this conversation not too long ago, and I didn't get a chance to really elaborate all the way on it, but at first it kind of scared me. And I don't really get too scared often. You know what I'm saying? I feel like fear is face everything and rise. I do that all the time and take my things head on, my battles like I got to, but it made me just realize that it doesn't matter who the person is, what the person's doing, the setting. It just doesn't matter. You can say, stay safe, stay prayed up. I love you to your last individual, whatever that is. But you don't know that moment. You know, God only got the control. So you just got to really release that fear, that feeling of, oh, something's about to happen, and just let it be. We so worried about stopping ourselves from doing this or thinking about our future ahead, but we're human beings and we forget to just be. You know, you just gotta be. You can't so much of, overthink things and be in your head, doubt yourself. Oh man, I shouldn't go here because of this. And if God got that calling on your life and that's what's going on, like, it's sad to see that Nipsey had to go out, he had to go or anything. But like I said, they are angels for a reason. The people that were taken, they not really like gone. You just got to remember them in the right way and remember how you connect with them. You know, we just get selfish down here and our ego want to keep them here for our moments. In the physical form, but we got to also remember that you got to let them go sometime. Not let them go and like release them from your memory, but you got to let them go on and move on to whatever chapter they got to move on to, you know. So it kind of scared me, but then it also made me realize, like, man, you do it as a tribute to them. You keep their name living. If they did music, you do music too. You go just as hard. Talk about them in your music. Say how that death affected you. Yes, when you was alive. You was alive in the Nipsey era. You was alive when Takeoff, man. You was alive when 25 rappers died. Talk about that in your music. Stop talking about how you finna pull out the stick and rob the dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot. You got to switch your perspective and really tap into it.
Man. Intelligent dude, man. I'm telling y'all. Fear, face everything and rise. That was a bar right there. Gold bar. That was heavy. Face everything and rise, man. As a young man, as an artist, how do you try to face everything and rise every single day?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm actually glad you asked that.
Okay,
how
cool,
do
perfect.
So most importantly, how to face everything and rise, you just have to get up and develop a discipline to know that you're going to win today. You got to wake up with the mindset. I'm not going to say you even have to. That's my route. I'm not going to choose your route for you. So I choose to make a conscious decision every day to win my day. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to start with maybe some kind of prayer. I'm going to have my closest people are going to send prayers to each other, the ones that I know that just in case it's beyond the I love you, but hold on, I prayed for you today too. So I'm going to start with some kind of covering. After I can get covered, know that God woke me up and I was blessed to see this day.
That's right.
Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to brush my teeth, do my rituals, whatever, read my mirror, my affirmations. I'm that kind of person, you know, still put sticky notes on mirrors.
Got to.
You know, I'm that kind of person still. So I'm going to read that every single morning. Try to journal, try to read. Love to smoke me one. And I get up, I smoke me one, and I get to it. As soon as I do that, man, my day going.
Yes, sir.
And it's just about having that discipline every day to know that you're not going to get knocked off your horse. You know, it's so many distractions and things out here.
Yes, sir.
Somebody will pass you a blunt, pass you a bottle, ask you to come to the section, tell you to come outside before they'll try to give you a book, before they'll try to kick it with you and have a real conversation, before they say, hey, are you really good? Now, you said you was good, but was that the surface level or are you really good? You know, so I just try to stay disciplined, man, stay in my own lane, create my own lane.
That's right.
And you do that by taking care of everything behind the scenes. You know, so many people try to pop stuff for other folks outside of what they doing. You know, just be yourself. That's it. People gonna gravitate towards it. They can like it or not. That's simple.
There we go. Hey, perfect segue, bro. Like it or not, man, earlier, bro, you talked about penmanship. And that's a word that a lot of artists now don't really focus on, whether it's manufactured hits, artists who are manufactured, but you're somebody who's truly organic and real. How did you start, bro, with the pen, like it or not, from step one? What was stage 0 like of just, yo, I'm thinking about this EP, here's the title, but I got to create the first track?
Yes. Like I said, I'm somebody that like to write stuff down. I got this whiteboard in my studio. I go and I'll have the people like, what producers I'm about to work with? Do I want a lot? No, I only want 2 or 3. I know who I'm gonna work with. Okay, shout out to the gentleman that did help me out, Don G. Cole, you stupid. Hollywood Cole, my dog. Shout out to y'all. And Jimmy Productions, man. I appreciate you sending me the beat of Like It or Not because that was pretty much how I started feeling when he sent me that very first beat. And I had just met the gentleman online and he just sent me a beat and I was like, oh, dog, you hard. You hard. I like what you got going on. So he had sent me some stuff. And usually, I ain't gonna lie, I shuffle through beats of people that send me stuff online. And I usually just, I ain't gonna lie, I trash it. Because I'd be like, man, you don't know me enough. You just sending something on a fetch. Like, hey, what's this? You know,
Being thirsty
hope
a
this
little bit.
stick. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I get it. That's a marketing way. It's a strategy. Don't stop doing that, producers. Throw beats out there. There's artists out here that need those, that may not be able to afford a beat, that could use your beat and put placement, distro kid, have you making money. So don't stop doing that. But my route, I've been doing music for a little longer, and I got a personal relationship with a lot of these dudes. I know what DJs I'm trying to get to, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I make a list of producers. I'm gonna make a list of what DJs I know I need to send out mixes to as soon as I drop this, before I even drop the project, just so I can get, if I want it mixed in a skating rink, if I need it played or spinned in a club, if I need it mixed or spinned on a radio set, I need a clean version, a dirty version. I need all that. I need the DJ's drops in there, so I just play around with it all before I release the music.
Yeah.
So once I kind of got that together, and I do an outline just like in school, you know what I'm saying? Do it an outline. That's my outline right there. Now that I got my beats, okay, now what's subject matter? Let's go ahead and get into subject matter. How am I feeling right now? Is this song, oh man, let's go back and listen to them 3 I did last week.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That ain't really to the temperature it is.
Yeah.
All right, and then I just kind of put them puzzle pieces together, and I just, start to build the content. And once I hear a beat, I don't know, the words just come to you. It's like they start writing themselves for me.
Yeah.
It's like I hear something, if it moved me a certain way, I just start going to it. And I like to write, man. That's my thing. I'm cool with freestyling and all that stuff. It's fun, man. I get it. But penmanship, man, talk about something, take people somewhere, give them a story, give them a perspective, do something,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, that's dope. Like it or not, bro, the title itself, it takes confidence. The first track, like the title of that, if you can break that down, what inspired the first track?
The first track,
Yes,
Oh
sir.
Me.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Oh
Me.
Me, that's
Oh
huge.
Me. Oh Me. I took a break from music due to losing my mother, losing my friend, things of that nature. Not only that, but other business and things just moving around. Life, we balance and go through it, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So as those things was going on, I had to take time to just really think, like, what would I make an intro be? An intro is my statement.
Yes, sir.
If this is my statement piece, how do I feel like, or how do I grab the attention off the rip? And so what I was listening to, honestly, was Drizzy's what project Drake dropped with Baby and Rick Ross. It was like 3 songs on it.
Oh,
with the,
yeah,
What's Next?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
making it stretch today.
Yep. Lemon Pepper
That's the
Freestyle.
song.
all
So
those,
whatever that song was, I'm making it stretch today. My liquor bin. I heard the song, and
What's
the beat
Next?
reminded me, What's Next?
Yep.
The beat reminded me of some similarities of the BPM, and the frequency was like against that.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, I was like, okay, Drake, he kind of clicked right there. So I listened to the song as reference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I shout out to him. Dude made a hit.
Yeah.
So I used it as reference. I got back to going back to writing and whatnot, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like walk people down on like a little warm up, and then boom, hit them with like, yeah, you owe me for everything that I've been waiting on, coming for, thinking about what I'm coming for. And it's not even like this person owes me, but it's like I owe myself. You know what I'm saying? The universe, you gonna owe me for what I'm coming for like everything. Like, you just got to keep that hunger, that passion that we was talking about. We got to keep that drive, and that's what owe me's about. So I feel like I'm back to that point where I can be creative again, be on these platforms, be openly vulnerable, things like that, and not feel like I got to fold or compromise. So that's what owe me is about.
I love that, man. Compromising, bro. As an artist, how do you make sure that you don't compromise your integrity, your sound? Because, man, so many people try to change their sound just to catch a hit on TikTok sometimes.
Oh man, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah,
that.
hey, we could talk about TikTok as well as
God.
artists,
So
please.
like, see, I'm just personally, I'm not about to add something else to my plate. I already feel like it's dope on social media to blow on TikTok.
Right.
To run your numbers up.
Yeah.
Please. I want everybody to get they numbers as high as they can, whatever. Do that. Make your money. If TikTok's sending you a check, please keep doing that. For real. But for myself, I never was a person that needed a bunch of social platforms. Who I am in real life is what you're going to gravitate towards. I don't really got to make a bunch of sounds, get on, do a bunch of dances.
Yeah.
That's not my swag.
You're not going to be looking
That's not me. I'm not changing because the era of what's going on around you. Because if you really think about it, those are never the people that really sustain. If you really think about the people that are stamped down in our society, Nipsey Hussle, Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, really the staples, though, of the people that you really remember, they stapled because of what they did for people, because they was of service to people. people.
That's right.
It wasn't about what they could make the coolest sound and the nice dance, because you here today, you gone tomorrow on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you can say nothing for 3 days, and then you be popping for 3 days, and then them next 72 hours, the next person already coming up ready to do your shake and jive and gonna pass it on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of us get caught in that loop, that cycle, that rat wheel, that mouse wheel. We just keep on going with the next thing. Oh, this is the next trend that's popping. Okay, let me do this TikTok.
Yeah.
All right, okay, 50,000 people got it. Instagram will tell you when you finna post it how many people have used that sound when you posted a reel. Oh, okay, so are you different? No, you just the same. You used 516,000 people made that reel. You did the same thing. How do you set yourself apart? So me, myself, I never really thought that I needed a TikTok or another platform to validate what I'm going on. I chose to go against the grain. I like it the organic, hard way. I'm not finna buy no followers. I'm not finna. It's none of that, because it's real. These people is buying followers. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with my platform. If you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. When you meet me, it's gonna be organic interaction. I'm gonna make you feel me. And if you don't, keep it moving. We straight, you know, as long as we don't disrespect each other. But, you know, I just feel like I didn't have to have another platform. I have music that other people have posted for me on the platform. I did a I Can't Breathe tribute to all the people that were lost in 2020. And did a big video for them. So that was at like 25,000. Somebody sent me that and was like, man, you know your thing got like 25K. I'm like, that's what it's supposed to do. Like, cool. I mean, that's what's up. But it ain't at like 250,000, ain't 250 million. But keep pushing it. Send it to somebody then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you telling me that. Go ahead and keep streaming it then, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Let's build on it.
I love
you know, so that's where I be at with mine.
Man, that's good stuff, bro. We got artists, man, as well, who try to expedite the process, right? To even sign a bad deal. Just craziness getting played. Whether it's with, you know, production, distribution. As somebody who's just independent, business acumen, how do you just try to stay sharp and not get played?
Not get played. First and foremost, all y'all young artists out there, go get All About the Music Business. It's a book that I suggest you're not going to read it in one sitting, but you got to go back and reference. I keep saying that word reference because you're going to use it a lot. You're going to go back to it. You're going to have to utilize the tools that's handed to you. They're out here. There's so many workshops you can go to. There's so many things you can be a part of out here. So me, I stay sharp on reading things about the music business, royalty splits, how to, are you going to pay a producer for the production, the beat that they provide you with, knowing the studio budget. If you know that you not putting out thousands of dollars and having that in your account, okay, well, go ahead and find a way to get Pro Tools and make a system on your MacBook or at home. Get you a portable setup. Get you a mic. You can sit right here in your chair. Okay, cool. Let me fix this myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got to really stay hands-on with what you're doing. And I stay hands-on with what I'm doing. And you pay people. You know what I'm saying? You pay people, you be of service to people, you do things for free. You play your part, man. It's gonna be some times where you're gonna do those BS performances as an artist. You're gonna do those club scenes, you're gonna do those open mics, you're gonna do all that stuff, man. But you can't cheat that process. That's what you gotta go through. You gotta do that, because I treated those like it's a practice. You know what I'm saying? Them your reps in the gym.
That's real.
Them your reps in the gym. I get to be on this mic again. I get my gift. I get my voice. I get to, you know what I'm saying, take my gift out here and spit to these people, if that's what I do, sing to these people, whatever it is. If you're a comedian, tell your jokes, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep all that stuff in mind, and I just treat people how I want to be treated, man.
That's right.
At the end of the day, you don't do nobody wrong. They ain't gonna do you wrong. That's what you hope for, at least. But stand on your 10 toes. If somebody do cross you, stand on yours. Do what you got to do. Whatever that mean for you.
No, I understand, bro. I understand, man. Being hands-on, that's like a beautiful thing. Nip was that way. Dolph independent artist, who's killing it.
Yeah.
Earlier, man, you dropped the cheat code that most people probably just won't even catch, bro. You talked about having a studio in the crib.
Yes, sir.
That stays studio time right there. Come on. You don't have to worry about spending money on that.
Come on.
You already know how to produce your own tracks. You're already writing for yourself, so you're going to get publishing credits. What sparked that of saying, I got to be just resourceful? I can't be out here spending bread on this, spending bread on that. Instead, I can save this, and then I can allocate these funds towards marketing, towards content, all these other things.
For me, it kind of go back to like something my mom instilled in me. She always told me choice, not chance. And that stands for basically make the right choice in life. versus taking this gamble or this chance. So my choice was to stop paying out so much money, trying to make videos, trying to pay for studio time, trying to pay for mix and mastering and all that stuff. I had to make the conscious effort to like save my money, hop off the music scene for a second, do what I got to do, get some bread, put the studio in my house, make it convenient for me, still pay people to come through and engineer or mix and master or come produce, whatever that is. But now I have the setting in a space where I was once dishing out $700-800 easily in a month. I'm like, man, I got to put that towards the rent, towards the whip, towards everything else you got going on. And so like it's just about decision making. You know what I'm saying? It's like your decisions are really like waves, like of the ocean. Like if you make a decision to do something, that wave you don't know where it's gonna lead to, but it's gonna have that same ripple effect on that first decision you made. So me putting a studio in my house now give me access to shoot a video in my house. Now give me access to stay in here and actually work on my project with no time, no boundary over my head, no pressure. Come on, I can sit and smoke a blunt. I can go make some food. I can go eat, come back. I can sit and freestyle this record, come back and be like, I don't like it, delete it, and still be good. You know what I'm saying? It's like a clean slate. It's refreshing. You can light candles. You can do whatever you got to do to make the vibe right.
That's it.
So you know what I'm saying? You got to make those choices early on and allow your ripple effect, your waves to carry on to the next opportunity, to the next presentation that's going to come your way, to whatever that is, next performance, the next podcast, a conversation, whatever that connection may be, for sure.
Man, I love it. Yeah. Content-wise, bro, you always got a shooter with you, bro. You always got a dope videographer, man.
Shout out to Cam.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to him, man. How important is it for artists to have a team when it comes to content? Because so many times we could be focused on the music, but the content is just as important because 50, 100 years from now, they're going to pull up KountUP's conversations.
There you go.
And that's going to last longer than sometimes the music itself.
You stamped it right there. You just answered the question within the own question right there. And that's exactly what I do. I stamp my timeline, man. This is my timeline. This is what my walk of life right now. And on my walk of life, I feel like you got to document it. You got to stamp it. Like we said, here today, gone tomorrow. So create as many memories that you can. When you walk in the room, make sure that your presence is felt. And how you do that, you document something. So shout out to Cam. And honestly, just met him, man. Honestly, he reached out to me and just had a voice. He used his voice. That's what's big. These young generation is like using their voice and showing their skills, their talents. They not nervous. These kids is out here popping it like, what's up? I'm ready to be the next thing. I can not necessarily take your spot, but I'm showing you that I'm finna, y'all did it this way, I'm finna do it like this in times 10. So I like that, man. He got to hustle about himself. But having a shooter with you or having somebody that's always gonna document your journey, I say is very vital more than important. It's just vital to have because it's like a lifeline. It's really like a lifeline, man. If you're gonna document me traveling to this hotel, we could do this blog and we could drop that. Okay, cool. Hey man, get me doing going off the airplane to the venue or showing the Uber got me, and then I could tell the people what we doing. We just gonna drop that as a clip so the people now know that we traveling. We can come to a city or a state near you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Show a music video. Hey man, I need access, man. While we in this city, let's go ahead and shoot one right quick. All right, I'll throw you an extra. Hey man, let's go get some props. Let's do this. Let's work that way. So having that person that's always accessible, and you don't use them, you just utilize them. That's all it is. Y'all utilize each other's tools and service. And then I like to make sure the people that are around me or with me not only are trying to benefit off of the platform that I'm on or that I'm creating, but creating their own. You should be utilizing that same opportunity to shake a hand in that room. You should be using the same opportunity to hand out a business card and let the next person know, hey man, I shoot this too. Yeah man, I handle all bruh visuals. This is what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Create your next opportunity. You got to take action. Man.
Bro, again, you said another bar. Good one. When you walk in the room, certain people can feel it.
Yeah.
No coincidence.
No coincidence.
On the track list, I walk in, talk
when
about
I walk
that,
in.
please.
That was another one that was inspired by my angel, my mom. She was a lady that demanded energy in the right way, in a positive way. non-biased when you told her something, could listen to you in a non-judgmental ear. One of those people that was easy to connect with, share a hard truth with, maneuver a tough conversation. She was that. And so I always watched her maneuver those conversations, these things what people will look at as pitfalls or downfalls in life. She maneuvered them in a way that always had her head up and had her smiling. And so I had to name the track When I Walk In. It wasn't no bars that were dedicated to her, but it was just that feeling. Like when I walk in the room, I want to demand that same, you don't come in here with, it's definitely love and all that. It ain't coming in here to put fear in nobody hard or, you know, come in here with no malice on me. And like, you'll feel that energy. Yeah. So when you walk in, you just got to make sure that you spreading love, you giving good energy, you demanding respect, you looking at people in their eyes, you shaking hands, you hugging, and all those good things, you know, sending the good gestures out to make people know that y'all in a calm, safe environment, you know, because other than that, then don't nothing come from it, but we know bad stuff and conversation and ego and rah-rah and all the stuff that don't matter, you know, the gray area stuff. So we try to stay away from that. So when I walk in, it's exactly that message. You can walk in and you can like it or not, how I'm moving. That's that.
I'm with it, bro.
Yeah.
Man, hearing you say service constantly, I love that word, man, because service, man, it takes sacrifice, being humble, loving others. Why is service so important to you, man? Because you could walk in being on something, I'm the artist, I got the vision, y'all follow me, I don't care. But instead, you're like, how can I help you? So where does that come from for you?
Morals, principles, codes, characteristics, parents instilled in me at a young age. Like I said, you just treat those people how you want to be treated. And you can ask a lot of people what's the highest form or highest act in life, or what do you think something that they would like in life, and they would tell you money, right? But I could honestly say I could name a few things that are more important than money, because if somebody came in this room and said, hey, bro, I give all of y'all $5 million, right? Everybody in here get $5 million apiece. And okay, cool. That's 1, 2 for y'all. That's off the camera. There's quite a few of us in here. All right. That's a lot of money to be handing out, right? All right, cool. You hand all that money out, but you tell each and every person, but you got to be sick the rest of your life. I'm gonna give you $5 million, but you have to be, you're sick for the rest of your life. No matter how much money you got, your health, you just down bad, you really cannot get it together. You might be on bed rest in the hospital. What you gonna choose? Your health. Okay, cool. So health is more important than money. All right, so you gonna say to the next person, hey man, all this money that we got, hey, bro, what can we do with it? Well, dang, what's actually more important than that? The relationships. Why is a relationship more important? Because if somebody said, oh, man, your mom got to pass away for you to have $5 million, what you going to say? I mean, some of y'all, I hope y'all
right, savage.
I don't know. Some of y'all might be built different. For me personally, I'm going to choose the relationship. So relationship is more important than money. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to sit back and think about all these things. Or if somebody tell you that time is more important than money. There's a lot of things, and it's about how you value it, how people look at it. You know, my perspective is set on those things. It's my morals, my code, my things that were instilled in me, man. That's all it is. I always remind myself of it when I'm doing anything, you know. So I'm like, okay, keep my mom's spirit or my dad's knowledge or whatever they dumped in me at a youngin'. I'm gonna keep moving with that kind of spirit, so they know I'm doing right. For sure.
Y'all, that's that heavy talk.
That's that talk.
Man, like it or not, when it was complete, how'd you first feel?
Accomplished. I was excited. It was my baby. It was like a mom giving birth to a kid and knowing there's something going on. It's like, how you pick your favorite track? You don't. I made all of them with love. I don't know. I just like them. But I was excited, ecstatic for feedback from people that are still following and tapped into what I'm doing. Like I said, I took a break from it for a second, had some life things going on. But for the people that stayed tapped in with me, I genuinely appreciate y'all. From me to y'all, man, it's so much love. And if the listeners that are about to be a fan of KountUP know you in for something that's a treat to you, I'm not stopping. I'm just at my beginning. So after I finished, I was not really like, oh, let me move to the next project. But I was like, let me work my ones with this one. How do I take this to the next level? How can I add this or do something that I haven't done. So this is honestly, you're the first of about 3 or 4 radio shows or so I'm about to hit and do that. So that'll be a little small, little run for that to keep some content going. So y'all be on the lookout for those kind of things and more interviews, of course, to come. And like I said, man, just using what I already created and reminding myself, okay, what did I do on the last project? Okay, I shot 3 or 4 visuals. Let me shoot 1 or 2 and put some money behind it. Let me try to get it on a bigger platform, you know, or let me try to monetize a little bit differently. Let me put some ads behind this, you know. Let them see not only, I did lyric breakdowns for my songs of this one. I never did a lyric breakdown video. I see Genius creates every time you see, you know, look, baby, he got a song out, hey, whatever you'll see. That was the recent one that went viral or whatever. But that one, he made a song too, and he put his lyrics up there. And I was like, why are we not doing this? I got all this music, man. Like, take people into my world. I don't care if 5 people view it, 10 people view it. Like, put it out there for them to see because it's my timeline. If you go see it a year later, you like, oh, no, this dude ain't new to the game. He been on it. You know what I'm saying? So I put out those lyric breakdowns and having these radio interviews or podcast talks, shooting new visuals, and also something that I haven't announced to anybody and whatnot, a 2023 move, but putting some music in a movie. I finally got a movie placement in the movie.
That's where it's at, too.
That's where it's at, man.
Yes, sir.
That's where it's at. You got to handle your business. It come with contracts and things like that, artists. So this was the first time I was challenged as an artist to have to find an entertainment lawyer. That was big for me. And I appreciated that step. I needed it because when I got sent the contract, I read it, but I was like, okay, this sounds great. You know, you more hype because
them loopholes.
Like, oh man, I want to do this. But if you got to sit there, you gotta know if that's really the right move for you, man.
That's right.
And it was the right move for me. I felt like it was a good chess move. So 2023, I'm not gonna name no dates because I'm not the director. I'm not putting the project out. But a movie called Rise, and it'll be on a few networks, Tubi, Roku TV, Amazon Prime, etc. But that's a 2023 move that I'm proud of, and just taking bigger steps with my music, man. You ain't got to be the biggest artist out here. You don't have to go perform in these crazy venues and go on tour. Man, you just got to know how to monetize, make some money off of it, gain your following. That's it. That's all. So I'm trying to turn my market up.
Yes, sir. Man, he giving y'all free game, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
One of my last few questions. How'd it feel, man? Rashad doing a dope piece on you. I read it as well, rolling out. How'd that feel for you, man? Shout out to Rashad as well, bro.
My dog, Rashad Milligan, the OG. Yes, my dog, man. I love you, man. I want to take the time on this platform to tell you I'm grateful for your presence as a man, the human being that you are, dog. You are somebody that I watch grow. You were... Honestly, if anybody say like road dogs, best friends, twins, all that type stuff, Rashad was my very, very first like homeboy best friend out of anybody. Like literally, we lived next door to each other, would walk to kindergarten.
Wow. Our
moms would be like, all right, y'all gone. We walked side by side through a fence to kindergarten, first, second grade. Like, so I knew him from yay high. So to see him take on his new route and the way he doing it is it's so dope, man. Rashad, I'm just proud of you, bro. And so I just have to definitely take the time to shout him out about doing that. But seeing him in Rolling Out and knowing that he's now on these new editorial magazines and pieces and stuff like that, it's always dope because I say you need friends in many different avenues, many different ways to connect with. And he's my friend that's in that market. So when he penetrates that and seeing him on the BET Award carpet and seeing him, gosh, I forget the gentleman's name. He just did an interview with the gentleman of the, or is over the CDC or.
Fauci.
Fauci. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Bro, that is crazy.
I know.
Like music stars and all that stuff is dope. But the CDC, like,
talking about politics,
come
all
on,
that.
man. Like, how you even get that connect? Like, I don't even know how to reach, bruh. You know? Like, come on, man. So just to see that he's on the platform to express his gift to the world, you know, watching him find what that gift is and now being able to express and exploit it is pretty dope. You know, so big shout out to Rashad. And our piece was just one in the making, man. Me and Rashad and did plenty of installments in our school of our tuition, as I say, into the school of experience.
I love that.
Our tuition into the school of experience, man. We didn't put a lot of it down, man. We done did 3 or 4 interviews. He done came to listening parties I've hosted and did interviews at my listening events. All kind of different stuff, man. So I'm just grateful for him, and I know he gonna keep leveling up. In every level that I get to, we gonna graduate together, and we gonna make sure we keep putting content out together for sure.
I love that, man. Last question, bro. School of experience again. Man. You're dropping these heavy gems.
Yeah.
What experience do you want for listeners, your community, following to gain from hearing, like it or not?
That's a great question. What experience would I like you all to go through or feel when you have, like it or not, playing on your audio? Honestly, truth be told, you can like it or not. You can like it or you cannot. And if you do like it, I just hope that you are applying the messages of things that I'm talking about in these songs, angels, that's you noticing your angels. Notice when those people are talking to you. Notice signs and alignment, manifestation, things like that around the world, around your world, your society. When I walk in, when you walk in, command and demand that energy and that respect that you want to desire or put out. Owe me for things that you feel like you owe for. Walk in with confidence. Do those things and feel like you owed because you do deserve it. You out here hustling hard, you know you making a change and you got a good heart out here, something owe you. Hey, this might be somebody. You know, you might have, hey man, what that 500 that I gave you last week. You know, it might be somebody that owe you out there, you know, and the song Actually Like It or Not was self-titled from the album, and people can choose to like that or not, you know, take it how they take it. But overall, just experience, passion. I might talk a little bit about swag, about my growth, about my experiences, and people want to know like what's different from the last projects to this one. Is me. I'm different. The man that I am is different. Who I am, how I'm presenting it to you is different. You know, you can like that or not. You can elevate and grow with this music, or you can stay in the past. You know, it's 3 kind of people. You got the people that's living in the past. You got the person that's in the present, and you got that person that's hoping for the future. So, which one are you?
Look, mic drop, bro. Mic drop. On the way out, man, how can everybody follow you? Keep up with KountUP. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Everything. Follow me on all platforms. I am _KountUP with a K, KountUP. All right. And that K is for 1,000. Make sure you keep things 1,000. But you can follow me on I am KountUP, Twitter, whatever. That's all those platforms. YouTube, KountUP. Just put in KountUP and you'll see all my videos, interviews, things that I've uploaded, things that I'm working on. Halfway to Halftime. That is a book that I have just put out not too long ago, and an audio book as well. So people can find that on Amazon. You can tap into Amazon, type in Halfway to Halftime, search my real name, Damian Bostic. All right, sharing that with y'all.
Author mode, right?
Author mode. That's my name. That's not no stage or nothing. That's my name. So y'all go type that in and find Halfway to Halftime. And that's pretty much everything, I think, top to bottom. And also I'm a fitness trainer.
Yes, sir.
I plug it a little bit. Built by Bostic. Bostic is my last name. So the BBB is the brand you'll see when that pops up, that icon. All right, but Built by Bostic is my fitness brand. And pushing that's my money maker, man.
Sir.
I put my gym is also built in my house as well. I'm a man that works straight out the crib.
I love it.
From my studio to my gym. Straight out of there. I do stuff for the Department of Health, Zoom calls and things like that out of the crib. So yeah, man, that's just a whole nother side of me. You know what I'm saying? But Built by Bostic is that page. If y'all looking to get in shape, tap in with the boy. We do get the muscles right. I promise. Lose that weight, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's me. Go get that book more than anything. I'd rather y'all tap in with that knowledge Halfway to Halftime. And I'd rather y'all listen to that project Like It or Not, and stay tuned for everything that's coming from your boy KountUP.
Yes, sir, man. Always an honor, brother.
Man,
we appreciate
you know it, dog.
Man.
Yes,
bro,
sir.
The best is yet to come. Make sure to follow him, man. Show him love. Make sure to follow us as well. Tap in. We appreciate y'all. Again, blessed be your host, Caleb Smith. Live performance, all that. We got y'all from KountUP himself. Tap in. Peace.